Here we are, we're talking, ooh, gosh golly, early 90s anyway, in the middle of the OJ Simpson trial. That's very relevant. I used to work for a music distribution company, Music Books, which are long gone because of the internet, but we had to go down to a trade show in Los Angeles. First time in Los Angeles. Very, very happy to be there. I'm down there with a couple of guys named Mahmoud and Ali. They took over a Warner Brothers distribution company. Warner Brothers was only going to sell their own products, so we had a warehouse full of product we were going to continue selling. We had to go down to this trade show to open up distributors. So here we are in Orange County. Found ourselves with some time on our hands. It happened to be Ramadan for them. They had family down there and they were going to stay for a little while. So they put us up at the Holiday Inn in Malibu, right where Baywatch was filmed. So completely excited. I was down there with a fellow named Matt Plant from Windsor. Sorry, Matt, if I'm selling you out on this one. But you're still alive. You can back up this story. Every word of it's true. Driving around the next day, during the day, they're going to show us around and have some special time with their family in the evening. We're just happy to be in Los Angeles, driving us around in this big religious van with the squiggly writing on the side. It was what they used to take the elders to church. Great big Dodge van. Driving us around, we'd go by the sign that says Brentwood. Now, I don't mean to be insensitive on this or cast dispersions on anything that I'm about to tell you or about to say or make it politically. But anyway, isn't that where OJ killed Nicole, we says, and where OJ lives? Oh, they said, sure it is, but it's all blocked off. We simply can't get in there to show it to you. As we drive by, the barriers have been removed. They circled around and said, well, let's see if we can get in there and show you where this is all about, having not been in there themselves. Huge cul-de-sac, so something like you'd see on Beverly Hills Cop with the palm trees up the center, except without the palm trees up the center. Not quite a gated community, but a huge long cul-de-sac. We're looking around, possibly OJ lives here, OJ's got to be here somewhere. We get to the end, there's a huge moving van, to which Mahmoud says, oh look, OJ's moving. Now, I don't know how you remember the trial and some of the issues of the trial, but leather gloves certainly came into play. Well, there's OJ, and he's moving, and he's wearing leather gloves, and he's standing at the end of his driveway. He sees us pull up, and he immediately spins on his heels to take to the house, while Mahmoud and Ali could sell ice cubes to Eskimos. OJ, we love you. We're huge fans. We saw you in Buffalo all the time. I don't know if they'd ever been to Buffalo. They were Tanzanian background people, but international businessmen, so they had a good grip of things. So OJ now, I'm suspecting wanting friends, or being maybe just the way he is. I don't know. Didn't know the man up till that point. Kind of says, oh, you know, they get out of the van, run over to him. Guys, I just kind of want to be left alone. After a few minutes, they seem to be getting along pretty good. This is the moment when things spin for you. Matt and I are sitting in the van. The world was very divided at the time. Racial lines, possibly political lines, I don't know. Either OJ was a murderer or OJ was set up. There was no in between. Matt and I are sitting in this van. And again, apologies to people if they're going to see this and be offended, but why do they want to talk to this murderer? Why do they want to go? Why are they out of this van talking to this murderer? We're sitting in the back seat. Well, OJ looks over, assuming we're all in agreement with that he's a hero, and goes, come on, guys. Wow. So what do? Do I stick to myself and say, I'm not getting up to me? No. You stand up, you walk out the van, and you walk up to OJ, who just minutes before was a murderer, and you shake his damn hand because it's OJ Simpson, and he's famous, and you're a 23-year-old long hair in Los Angeles. So what do you say to OJ now? What do you say to a man who you've never met, is going through literally the trial, possibly for his life? All this stuff, the world is divided on the OJ lines at this point. What do you say to a man? Well, I put up my hand and I said to him, hi, OJ, how you hanging in? The most embarrassing thing I've ever done. To which he responds, monstrous hand, envelops mine, shakes my hand and goes, well, you know, and I start going, I'm sorry, it was a silly thing to say. We get in the van and we leave. That's my story of meeting OJ Simpson in the middle of the trial in Los Angeles.